Good afternoon, Outliers. I apologize for being tardy. I was deep in the middle of writing an email and I completely lost track of time. How are y'all doing today? Happy, what day of the week is this? Tuesday? Yes. I was looking on my little toolbar down here. I thought it would tell me the day of the week, but it just said June 25th. Yeah, it is Tuesday, June 25th. How are you all doing today? I do want to let you guys know we are going to be having some changes here in the near future. So I was doing some research, and of course, we make a lot of videos, right? We have a live stream, a regular video, and multiple short videos every single day across all channels. And that's been working for a while now. In fact, we just hit 1 million views. We're getting about 50 to 80,000 views a month, which is crazy to think about, right? And including the podcast platform that you could watch it on as well. But I'm going to experiment with something for the next few weeks. It's not potentially a permanent change unless it works. But one thing that I was doing is I was doing some research and I was seeing what videos were recommending our content. And a lot of videos were not directly related to stock trading or financial news. They were just really random, didn't make sense. And so I got to thinking, what I want to do is change up the content a little bit. And by doing so, make the trading room that we do like the primary thing. Then a edited version of that goes out as a regular video. And then we craft our short videos from the regular video. So what we've always done is we had a live video on Monday and Wednesday mornings where I would cover news topics. Then we would clip those out and make each one of those an individual video that we would call segment video. So what I'm saying is do the live stream like we do every day in the trading room. And then the following day, make that a segment video. So it'll show up in your feed as a regular video. Now, the objective with that is to reach a more direct stock trading affinity audience, right? Because we are reaching plenty of people, but not everybody is interested in stock trading. Now, as you know, you can go to huge stock trading channels and see hundreds and hundreds of millions of thousands of people watching these videos, and we want that too, right? But I think right now, the YouTube algorithm is not entirely sure because half of our content is about trading, half of our content is about financial news. And I think if we remove the financial news part and focus more on the trading part, we'll reach the target customers, target audience a little bit easier. And of course, you don't want to know all this. You don't care about all this, but I'm just giving you some background on what's going on. So you'll definitely see some changes here a little bit in the future on our channel. So just keeping you up to date, right? This is the coolest thing ever, that we have direct access to talk to our customers. I am so excited that we have this, right? Could you imagine if every business had direct pipelines to their customers and could give them exactly what they want and update exactly what they need every single time, right? Imagine if you had a straight pipeline to Steve Jobs, how much better the iPhone could have been, or how much worse, right? Henry Ford, one of his favorite quotes is, if he asked people what kind of vehicle they wanted, they would have said a better horse and carriage. They would have said a faster horse buggy, whatever the case is. In fact, one of my very favorite Henry Ford quotes was, "You can have any colored car you want as long as it's black." Now, imagine having a pipeline directly to Henry Ford to give him some feedback to say, hey, you know what? If you had silver or white or green or whatever color, you could have exponentially more sales, right? So yeah, I'm just really happy that we can do this. We are making this platform better every single day. Yorin, good to see you. David, good afternoon. Leo, Michael's here. Brian's here. Jean-Louis here. Other Michael's here. Happy Tuesday to you. So yeah, that's going to be some changes coming up in the near future. Just a little inside baseball for you of what's going on. But let's jump right into trading with our market analysis. I'll tell you what, I'm actually not 100% sure that I'm logged in everything yet. I was running late and I just kind of clicked all the buttons to see if it turned on. Make sure I'm logged in. Okay, should be good. Welcome to the OVTLYR Trading Room. This is how to trade in only 10 minutes a day and exactly how to take the guesswork out of trading. Now, full disclosure, I am a partner with OVTLYR, and this is my style of trading using OVTLYR. But OVTLYR delivers you new opportunities every single day. So there's always something to trade with OVTLYR, which is one of the reasons why it's so cool. So with the golden ticket trading strategy, oh, also another inside baseball thing. This Friday's web class is actually one that I really want you to attend. We're going to be covering the affiliate promotions. We're going to have a set of resources for you as well. And this is somewhat of a training to teach you how to do the sharing, how to generate clicks, how to generate your own money, and hopefully how to make enough money where you can buy a Tesla or 5 or 27, right? But that's what I've done. I mean, affiliate marketing is one of my big revenue streams for me, and so much so that it definitely pays for my car each month and more. So I definitely want you to come on this Friday. This will be at 2 p.m. Central Time, just right before the trading room. And then after that, the plan for the next several web classes is to go through each part of the trading strategy and talk about why, right? Talk about the market trend, talk about the market breadth, talking about exit points, outlier data, all this kind of stuff, right? I really want to break this down and, teach you exactly what's going on with this and make it useful, right? It doesn't have to be hours and hours and hours, maybe 10, 15 minutes specifically on a single topic. But the objective here is to teach you as much as I know so that you can be as equipped as I am to trade every day, right? Um, I am not a superhuman person as much as I would, want to tell you otherwise. I'm not superhuman. I'm just a regular dude, but I've definitely paid a lot of Wall Street tuition in the process of learning how to trade correctly. So that's what I want to share with you. So we need to start with the trend of the market with the 10 over the 20 with price over the 50. And if we go to the SPY is catching a nice bounce right here off of the 10 EMA. And we can see right now that is definitely still pointing north, 10, 20, 50, still going higher. So we see that. Now let's go to the market breadth. Taking a look at the market breadth inside of OVTLYR. We'll go to the full stocks. And I like to click on the 10 EMA. You can use whatever EMA you want. And I just want to see this crossover here. So this is the percent of stocks on the bull list. Is it trending higher or lower? It's definitely trending higher. So in that case, we definitely have a green light to start looking for long trades after we do what? Say it with me, reduce risk, right? The objective here is to reduce risk. Before we add any new risk, how can we reduce risk today? Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have on. HRB, we put this one on last minute yesterday. And let's go to pop this open a couple times. So HRB, and then we have CL, and then we have EQR. We're going to go through the exit criteria on each one. Is the 10 EMA broken, the half ATR broken, or is it running into any order blocks on the chart? No. Nothing's a problem here on HRB. Or, well, we may have to take a look at EQR. And CL looks okay. So next, let's go to the heat map on all of these, right? So the heat map is this section down here at the bottom. Just zoom in. And all I want to see is that from yesterday to today, the heat map value, which you can see up in this area, is getting darker. What is the heat map? This shows that it's getting more and more greedy or more and more fearful. But if it starts reversing or stops, that's an exit point for me. So yesterday was G14, today is G15 on HRB. On Colgate-Palmolive, yesterday was the 16, G16, today is G17, so that's good. And then EQR, yesterday was G19, today is G21. So none of these need to be closed due to a heat map stall. Let's double check. Nothing was, CL was not at G24, it was at G17. EQR, G27 shows G21, so not yet. And then HRB, sell strengthened at G24, and it's at G15. So no reason to exit from any of this yet, but maybe on one of them. And then none of them are below the prior day's low. So let's go review which one of those real quick that was. So like I say, HRB, it's good. I'm not doing anything with it. CL, it's fine. I'm not doing anything with it. You'll notice I moved up the half ATR when we rolled it yesterday, right? So we kept CL on yesterday. We rolled up the strikes. And by doing so, we still want to maintain, as little risk as possible, right? We don't want to see it come back down. So right now, this is a half ATR from our entry, our second, or I should say our rolling point, our second entry point, if you want to think of it that way. And so it's not at that point yet. Now, EQR, different story. It's pretty close, right? We rolled it up to at this level yesterday. It's come down a little bit. It's about 6 cents off. It's catching a bid right now. So for me, looking at this chart, it doesn't scream I need to close it, but it is a bit close. But I really don't see a reason to close it. We're already super profitable on this trade. And yeah, it's just not to a closing point yet. So I'm not going to close any of the ones that I have on. So that makes it easy. Let's go to the next step. Grab today's buy and sell signals. So we're only looking on the long list today. So we'll go to the watch list. Closey. Let that load for a moment. All right, so we have 37 new today. So this is definitely growing, especially compared to the bear list at 5. So we see that this is growing. I'm going to filter for green overlays. That's all I want to see. Green overlays means that they're already in an uptrend. That's what I want to see. I'm going to copy for June 25th. And then I'm going to filter it using an Excel sheet. But like Mahesh had told me yesterday, the new update, there will be another update coming in the very near future. I don't know when. He said I could, I'd have details by tomorrow, by Wednesday. So I'll be able to tell you, which is great because it's literally going to take everything that we're already filtering down for and just be one click of a button, and I can share it over to you. It'll be a shareable asset, which will make it super, super simple. So this will get even faster, which is what I'm all about. All right, let's edit this. I can't remember if I did that. Yeah, I did that earlier today. I was just checking it out. So we've got 4 of them on this list. Herbalife. Yeah, I'm definitely not trading that one. BTI. This one seems okay. We got an order block up here, but it's a buck and a half away, so it's not really an issue. BRFS. It's below that order block there, so I would definitely be watching that. And then AER, wow, big power bar today. So all of these look okay with just AER and BTI. These are the only 2 that look okay for me. And so let's go take a look at the next step. The no order blocks in the way, price in the direction of the trend, no earnings next 3 days. Double check the breadth of that sector. So let's go to those 2. And that was BTI and AER. So BTI, AER. BTI's sector, I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Is staples. Not the kind that you put in paper, but consumer staples. All right, so consumer staples, is the breadth higher, moving higher? Sure looks like it is. Let's zoom in. Oh yeah, it definitely is. I like that, okay. And AER is industrials. So let's go to industrials. Market breadth also it's looking good here. So all that's looking sharp for what was it? BTI and AER. We're keeping our 3 on. We're moving on to the next step. So start with the highest back test and work our way down. Let's back test real quick. I forgot that step. Performance summary, 12% on BTI, AER, 33%. So start with the highest back test, AER, and work our way down. So let me double check that I'm logged into Tastyworks over here. I knew it was going to ask me for my password. I just had a feeling. What was it yesterday? I told you 69, 69, 69, 420. That's right. That's the password. Don't tell anybody. Shh. Yes, I'm a 9-year-old, okay? Sebastian, good to see you, my friend. All right, so let's start with, where's that button? AER. July 19th. So I want to do 21 days out, 250 plus open interest, less than 50 cent bid-ask spread, 20% or less extrinsic value, generally around the 80 delta. So if we come here, looking around the 80 delta, we can see 1,000 open interest here. I like that a lot. This is 50 cents wide. It's kind of on the edge for me right there. Extrinsic value 101 over 770. Is 13%. Let's go one below and take a look at it at 127 over 540, because this is 30 cents wide where this is 50 cents wide. And even though it has less open interest, it should still be okay if the extrinsic value is there. Let's see, 127 over 540. I would go with that one. It's going to save $2 here. Liquidity standards wise, the spread is only 20 cents. I actually like that one better versus the 90 strike. So that's what I'm going to go. AER 92.5 calls. That literally just changed to $2. As I was watching it, I saw it go from, what was that, 5 to 530, I think it was, to 5 to 710. I just saw that happen. I don't know if anybody else saw that. Goodness. All right, let's let that settle down, simmer down for a moment here. See, it's already coming down to 660. What happened with AER? I don't know why it just popped up like that a minute ago. BTI looks like it's having a bad day. Let's take a look at BTI real quick. David, one of my rules is I won't trade a stock if it's below the prior day's low. So even though it is having a bad day, consider this. That candle is actually almost exactly a hammer candle. Now, this is the only candle that I actually look at and we'll talk about. And you've probably seen me talk about before. So imagine that this is the shape of the candle, right? Now, a hammer is where it's highly loaded on one side or the other. And they kind of take the shape of the direction they want to go. So imagine we change that from a candle into an arrow. And that's what it looks like, right? Because the sellers who came in down here, they've been overpowered by buyers pushing it back up. So just something to keep in mind. Also, huge volume pump right here. And that's definitely something that you want to see if you're going long. So I don't mind BTI. I really don't. So let's take a look back at AER. Look at calm back down. It's 510 to 540 now. That's nuts. Okay. So I'm going to go for the AER 92.5 calls in July. So let me go in a business account, get my position size. Oh, speaking of position size, log into the Discord, go to the VIP Investors Toolkit area, click the power scanner right here, and you're going to have access to this file. All you have to do is type in whatever stock you're trading. So this is BTI. Yeah. We're doing or was it AER? What were we looking at? It was ATR. AER. Put in your information over here, like account balance and percent risk that you're comfortable with, and then it'll pop out some information that you can trade with, right? How many shares, how many options you'd be willing to take for that amount of risk. Now, of course, the option is always yours. Let's go to AER. Okay, I've got my position size. July 19th. AER, July 19th, 92.5 calls. And let's see where we get filled. So midpoint's 520 right now. I like that. I'm gonna shoot for 520. Okay, not filled. Let me try 5. I'm gonna try 525. Okay, good for 525. AER, July 19th, 92.5 calls, filled at 525. All right. Good to go there. Let me drop it in the Discord. So trade number 1 for the day. Today is the 25th. By July 19th. AER. a 2.5 calls for 525. When trading at, what's the current price of AER? 96.52. Okay, trade number 1 of the day. Let's go to BTI. So BTI, of course, we talked a minute ago, has positive expectancy. Let's look at the options. July 19th. Lots of open interest here. I like that. All right, let's see. So extrinsic, 3 cents on $1.25. That'll work. 3 cents on $1.25 is definitely less than 20%. It's only 10 cents wide. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. All right, so let's take a look at, see if we can get filled on here. So BTI, July 19th, 31 calls, 10 cents wide. All that looks good. I'm going to see, I'm just going to play. What if we bump this down? Okay, it's coming down already. I wanted to see if I could get in under 120. So BTI, get your position sizing. That's what I'm doing right now. BTI. BTI, July 19th, 31 calls. I want to try 118. Can we get filled at 118? Working. I just want to see if I can get filled at under 120. Let me try 119. Still not filled. I'll put it back to 118. Okay. So still waiting. I've got an open order on, oh, now it's going up higher and higher, isn't it? Dang. Okay. So let's go ahead. I'll change it. Where can I get filled at? All right, let me try 126. 126. All right, that order is working. Okay, filled 125 is my fill price. 125 is my fill price on, what's this, BTI. Let me drop it in the Discord. This is trade number 2. That was the 31 calls for 125. Now, of course, like I mentioned before, you really need to get a right position size. I don't want you getting in too big of a trade if it's not the right size for you, especially when it's only $1.25. And it's currently at 32.19. Cool. All right. So we carried over 3 from yesterday, put on 2 new trades, and let's go real quick and update the charts for BTI and AER. So we'll start with BTI. Here, opening price, where do we get in? 32.19. $5.40 on AER. Oh, that's not too bad. It's only 15 cents off. 32.19. Sometimes you gotta just reach for those, Jorn. Never do market orders. Never, ever do market orders. But sometimes you gotta reach. You know, you gotta throw a few cents here and there to get filled. But you know what, Jorn? I hope that it comes in on the other end of it and you're like, man, it was worth that 15 cents. It was well worth that 15 cents. That'll be the best. All right, so a half ATR down. 32.19. ATR value is at 43 cents. Divided by 2. So 21, let's call it 22 cents. 31.97. Yeah, market orders are the devil. I have been hosed so bad on market orders. I will never do them again. You just lose control. You take the next fill price, and that could be great, or it could be literally hundreds or thousands of dollars in total away from what you wanted. And it's a really sick feeling when you're like, that is not the trade I wanted. Plus 43, 32.62. And do it again, 33.05. All right, BTI is all set. Add that to my main list. Let's go to AER. Do you ever get paid to take a position? Commissions are negative for me today. What in the world are you talking about? BTI 31 call, or no, AER. We're in AER at 96.52. All right, 96.52. Half ATR down. 209 divided by 2. So $1.04 down. So 96.52 minus 104. 95.48. There, finally. Okay, next. What? Sebastian, I don't know what you're doing, but it's brilliant. Put on all the trades you can. 96.52 plus 2.09. 98.61. Let's move this a little bit. 98.61 is what I'm looking for. 1. Do it again. 100.07 or 100.7. Just don't have the fine control over those numbers on this one. Okay. So we're good in AER. Add this to my main list. And that's it. So we're getting pretty deep right now. We've got, oh, wait a minute. Let's take a look at EQR again. HRB looks good. I just noticed EQR was way down from what I saw it earlier. CL looks fine. BTI and AER. I want to get out of EQR. We're already very profitable on the trade. And it just kind of fell off the cliff in the last few minutes, didn't it? But it's inside of order block. Looks like it's catching a bid. What is the low today? Wow, that's awesome, Sebastian. Okay, it looks like it's catching a bid back up. We'll go ahead and hold it. Like I said earlier, the price action on it looks like it's going to come back, so I'm not too stressed on it. But listen, if it doesn't work out for today, we do have a plan to exit tomorrow, so it should be all right. So that's going to wrap it for today. Like I say, we're super profitable on EQR already, so I'm not really stressing. Long HRB, long EQR, long CL, long BTI, and long AER. Sometimes I get paid too. Man, I like what y'all are up to. That's awesome. Maybe I need to switch. So that's going to wrap it for today. Thank you so much for coming. I'll update the Discord with the final portfolio numbers here in just a minute. And you guys have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow.